Amazon. All of these came from Amazon. It was all about $400 and it arrived quite literally in a day, which I still don't, I still don't. Let's take a look at some Switch 2 accessories from Amazon. I actually think the last Amazon Switch video I made is one of, if not my best performing video of all time. It has like 5 million views. To be fair, I did dunk a Switch in a bucket of water in that one to see if the waterproof case was actually waterproof. And it wasn't. Okay, first we have the 4NS2 Joypad charging grip. All of the packaging from all of these companies are white and red. They make it look very Nintendo, like almost official, to confuse really anyone that doesn't know that it's just a knockoff weird brands. But they always do this where they say NS2 because they can't actually say Nintendo Switch 2 or else they'll get sued. And Nintendo is very sue happy. Oh, this thing is delightful. Actually, it's kind of cool. I'm seeing the vision before we actually even get into it. I might actually like this. Oh, there's not a really satisfying magnetic snap to this, but I mean, it's magnetic. Right now it's on sale for $8, 60% off, $20 normally. All right, so there's a charging port at the top here I just noticed. I'm pretty sure right now that's actually charging the Joy-Cons as well. And then the reason why I was losing my mind, if it's not obvious, is that it kind of gives you a normal traditional controller, but if you'd rather play at a bit more of an angle, you can adjust this thing. Oh, only the left one moves. I'm now realizing. Yeah, only this one clicks. Everything's kind of coming apart at the seams here. Oh, I was so impressed, Amazon. Oh man, I really wanted to like this one. Look, these magnets, it's just not doing the job. It's so easy for it to fall out. It just doesn't feel stable and secure. It's just rickety, unfortunately. But the concept's really cool. It's just the execution isn't quite there. I just feel like I would be playing and I'd go to reach for my drink and then it would all just fall apart. But now I am thirsty, actually. These are the classic everyday earbuds, a fan favorite that Raycon brought back. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you might remember they used to look like this, then they look like this, but now they're back to this. There's like a metallic look to these ones that I really like, but they've added active noise cancellation to these ones now, as well as a ton of new features. You'll get 8 hours of playtime, as well as a 32-hour battery life. When you're done listening, you can stick them back in here in this charge bank and charge them back up. I use them when I go for walks or when I'm at the gym, but because the battery just seems to never run out, they're just so nice to have in your pocket or have in your car or have around the house and just grab and listen to whenever you need it, even if it's like cleaning around the house. I do that sometimes. There's 3 different sound profiles you can switch from. If you don't want the active noise canceling, which why wouldn't you? But if you don't, I'm not gonna judge. You can turn on awareness mode so you can hear things around you. To be fair, right now, when I'm cleaning the house, I probably should be more aware if the baby's crying. Yeah, probably shouldn't have noise cancellation on all the time. And the best part about them, other than all of that, is that they have premium level audio quality that matches the other brands out there. And when people ask, why do I pick Raycons or why do I recommend Raycons in that case, it's because they start at half the price. I use them on my old phone when I had an Android. Now I use them on my iPhone. You can use them on a Switch and a Switch 2 as well. So they kind of fit in perfectly with this video as just another Switch accessory if you want to use them that way. And they're so comfortable, you can wear them for hours without getting an earache like other earbuds do. So really, they're great for whatever you want to use them for. And if you want to grab a pair, you can click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/beatemups to get 20% off a pair of these everyday earbud classics. Thank you, Raycon, for sponsoring this video. I'm going to keep opening some weird things I bought on Amazon. All right, next. You know, this is just one of those why. There were so many of these kinds of things for the Switch 1 as well. Why? I just don't know who's playing games like this anymore. And you could say kids, okay, fine. So I get the tennis rackets and the golf clubs and the baseball bats for the sports games. Why swords? Other than in the middle of playing a Mario Party with your brother, you just want to have a little bit of a sword fight. Well, that's kind of cool, actually. The housings for the Joy-Con are a bit flimsy, and I don't know why there's a giant gap in the top. I mean, if you're looking to get a couple of daggers to put your Joy-Cons into, these are that. Why? Now we're talking. Game gun. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. These are way better than the other things. And I also like that they color match them. Oh, these are actually sick. Also 20 bucks. Kind of a steal. Ooh, I also like that they made the right Joy-Con gun blue so that it's accented by the orange rather than just making it all orange. I feel like there was actual thought put into the color schemes here. Now I'm thinking about the back of the box, how it has them using two guns like Tracer. I only have one button on each Joy-Con that I can really feasibly hit right now, and that's the trigger. I ain't got no sticks for movement. I ain't got no buttons for abilities. I don't think I can independently control Tracer's guns in Overwatch. I just don't think that's a thing. What game would you need just the trick? I guess House of Dead? All right. Okay, that was not graceful. Oh. It's not motion. Why wouldn't it be motion controls by default? Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, the sensitivity is just awful. How do I reload? Because my memory of reloading in these games is you shoot off screen and it reloads. So if it's not that, what is it? This is the worst controller layout explanation I have ever seen in my life. I'm in single Joy-Con mode now, so hopefully I can reload with this one. God damn it! I'm in single Joy-Con mode and I still can't do anything with a single Joy-Con. It's making me use this one for everything. So the only way I can find to do it is to activate multiplayer, which I'm actually okay with because I should be able to use both guns now in multiplayer. So reload is B now. I don't know how I'm gonna do that with one hand. Why is it not just shooting off screen? That's the way it's supposed to be. It just fell out and I still can't reload. I gotta hit B to reload. I gotta stop and I gotta hit B to reload. And I have to actually reload. Give me a second. All right, so it's bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Reload, reload. Wait, why is one of them not moving? Why is one of them not? Which one is not moving, by the way? Nah, I gotta be honest, this sucks. One thing I was really surprised Nintendo didn't do was a mouse accessory. I guess it would be weird if they were like, yeah, these Joy-Cons, they can do mouse mode, but you better buy this accessory, otherwise it's not very nice. Unfortunately for Nintendo, I disagree a teeny tiny bit. I do feel like it's pretty uncomfortable to play like this. Also a little unstable. I mean, I don't know what I expected. Ew. Your hand is still just needing to hold the top of the Joy-Con, tiny bit extra like comfort on the right-hand side. But for the most part, it almost doesn't feel any different. What it is doing is it's making it more stable. They don't feel too cheap though, and they don't feel like they're going to break. And I like the colors. I feel like they would work well in that new game where you do this. I can't remember. Drag Drive? I can't remember. NS2 charging dock. And again, it looks almost official, but very clearly not at the same time. Oh, this thing actually kind of slaps. Out of the box now with the colors and everything, it kind of looks official. I'll probably just use this same cord that's in this weird butterfly knife thing that I bought. It was like a boomerang, and I would know about that. Ooh, it's like a portal to another dimension. That's actually really, I kind of didn't expect it to spiral like that. All right, so you do a sloop and a slap. Oh, only 20 bucks as well. Why is everything only $20? And yet everything Nintendo does is like $100. You notice that? Oh, there's like breathing through colors, and then we're gonna get solid colors. Honestly, I love the rotate. I think it's smart that they made it spin around the triangle. You can also put 2 more on here if you had 2 more. Very rarely do I decide and look around my room as to where could I actually put this thing. I'm gonna keep it. I like it. It's actually really nice, and nothing about it looks cheap or knockoff or that I paid $20 for it. Even down to the little lights on top that change color like that. I love it. How about something not cheap. This is actually official. This is the Nintendo Switch Super Mario Rematch controller. It's supposed to glow in the dark. The reason why I bought this is because when I was looking up weird accessories, a Donkey Kong controller popped up. They're actually made by Turtle Beach, and this Donkey Kong one looks so cool. It was lenticular, so if you moved it, the picture would move, and I'm on a Donkey Kong kick right now, and I thought that was awesome. But that one doesn't come out for a while. I got the next best thing, which was their Invincible Mario, which is a glow-in-the-dark controller. I don't know why, I'm just not feeling it. It's Mario, and for some reason it's purple and green. The color scheme is all wrong. It just doesn't feel great. The triggers are weirdly sharp. They go into a point up here, like a devil horn or something. I don't know why, it's just really uncomfortable. Everything about it feels way worse than the Switch 2 Pro controller. I think I just wanted the Donkey Kong one. But even now that I know how this feels, yeah, I'm not about it. These have been eyeing me down. I really want to try them. It's the charging cables for the Nintendo Switch 2 joypads. They also can't say Joy-Cons in any of this. It always has to say joypad. It's kind of obvious maybe, but at the same time, it's like I've never needed this. Just an insanely long cord. You know what this is giving? The Xbox 360 charge cable. Did anybody else think of that when they saw that? That's one thing I can think of. Sometimes when I have friends come over to play a game like Mario Party, and I have 4 Joy-Cons, but 2 of them I haven't been using, so they're dead. Usually I just have to plug them on charge for half an hour, and wait to play the game. But you could stick these in, then you don't have to wait. In that scenario, I don't hate it. But the idea of walking into a room and seeing someone sat there playing their Switch 2 with these massive jumping rope. You could literally skip rope with these while you play a video game. It's like the battle rope at the gym. There's just so many things wrong with this picture. You got all the way back to Atari somehow. They are better than I expected for what they are. Oh, this one actually says for Switch 2. Multifunctional charging basement? Wait, basement? I'm looking at this in a basement. This is just a base. Yeah, I don't know. There's just something about when you color in the divots for these that make it look official. That snaps onto there. Oh, hell yeah, that felt good. Oh, I do that so much. I did that in the last video. At first, it was me understanding game case. The second O was me thinking, oh, I could display one of my games. The third O was me remembering that the Kanetsugami game has a physical release in Japan. It was the same thing. It was, oh, that's what it's for. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I could put my games in there. Why does my brain work in threes like that? So you have 2 options. You could have clipped this on the back, which you could store your games. They actually do sit pretty snug in this little bit, which makes them actually pretty stable. So you could have had your games behind them. I went ahead and put that behind there. I got my dock in there, and then I got this guy in here. These would go in here. So this goes into the dock, and then the dock should turn this on. No, it's cute. Again, it's very low profile. It's magnetic. It has good click. I really have no complaints here. I like that the dock is keeping this thing charged and not the other way around, so I have no real safety concerns about it. Yeah, I like it. I don't, you know, 25 bucks. When I say I like it, I actually do like it. I don't like things like this for me, though. It's a bit much, just a lot for me personally. I like it, but it's not for me. I prefer this guy. This guy is still my number 1. Don't ask me, I just bought it. Potted plant camera. What kind of plant is that? It looks like a lollipop. It's a cheap knockoff take on the piranha plant potted plant camera from Hori. They got the potted plant right, down to the pipe and everything. But then somewhere along the stem to the top, they just kind of lost sight of what a plant is. This is a 720p, which I think is actually more than the Hori one. Plug and play webcam for Switch 2. It is a lollipop, but it says potted plant, not lollipop. It's lollipop, not lollipop. This is silly and goofy and wacky. This is so small. It also feels like it's gonna break if I bend it too much, but I also feel like the intent of the Hori one and this one is to be bendable, but I don't like the feeling of bending it. Also, the Hori one lets you open up the base a little to put it on top of a TV. You definitely don't get that here. If I went to somebody's house and I saw this, I would ask them where they got it. And not because I want one. I would be like, what did you bought the wrong thing. That's not the thing you're supposed to get. What is that and why does it look like a pill? This little privacy filter is horrible and kind of feels like it's about to fall off. Oh, Ugh. Here, look at yourself. That's what you look like. It is better resolution than the Hori one. I don't think they're lying about that. The saturation and the colors are very strange. It kind of looks like I have a filter on my face. It's making me look better than I actually do look right now. So you see what I mean? It's kind of like filtering my face in the best way. It's pretty good quality. I mean, you could read that Nintendo sign and that's pretty far behind me. It's good. For 20 bucks, that's a good little camera. All jokes aside about how it looks, because obviously it looks quite silly, but it works. All right, I hate to say it. This thing kind of slaps. I love that Nintendo allows you to use really any kind of camera because for $18, you can use it in Mario Party, game chat, anything. If you've been thinking about like getting into the camera game on the Switch 2 and you haven't wanted to fork out 50 bucks for Nintendo's camera and you want a cheap $20 option, I like it. Okay, we have, I actually don't know. This one came in such an ambiguous box. I really don't know. Oh. Honestly, it looked more ridiculous in the picture. The picture just made it look insane, like a transformer. Oh, this has like a magnetic close to it too. I bought this thing to laugh at it, and I also don't hate it. You put 5 games in there, they're nice and protected. It has a really nice, like, secure hinge that's kind of satisfying to move, a magnet that closes it, and you can use it as a kickstand. And it does seem pretty sturdy and tactical. I mean, it's very rigid and hard plastic. Grip-wise, it feels horrible. Like, comparatively to using my Satisfy grip, it's actually not as weird as I thought it would be. All right, next. So I had something a lot like this for my Switch 1, but it was a bit ugly, and I never ended up committing to keeping it. But this is, I think, way better than that. I also like that it's kind of Mario themed with the brick. And it's also the first third-party dock I'm looking at. So I'm a little paranoid about that. I don't recommend using them. You take this thing, which is like a really weird, I don't want to say lollipop again after looking at the other thing. This is the other reason why I never actually used the other one of these, because this is going to stick out of here and just look a tiny bit dorky. I mean, it is kind of ugly. Then you put your games in the front here. So now, theoretically, if I hit this button here, couldn't read the game card. Oh, this is not a good sign. This is for the Switch 2. It says it on Amazon. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Let's look at some reviews, huh? Ooh, it wouldn't recognize any of the games I had. And it says stopped working in less than 24 hours. Judging by the other reviews, this should work great. I must have gotten a faulty one. Apparently, I'm with you. Yeah, it's not working for me either. I'll put in a Switch 1 game. Wait, that worked. So now if I put in a Switch 2 game. Defeat. It's a Switch 1 product. It straight up just doesn't work with Switch 2 games. They're lying. I wonder what it is about the Switch 2 cartridges that are so different that it won't do it for that. Oh, this. Switch 1 cards are slower than Switch 2 cards. They're supposed to keep up with SSD hard drives. This is absolutely a Switch 1 product, which means this is based off of a Switch 1 card, which means this is slow. So this is having a hard time reading how fast the new cartridges are. It's essentially backwards compat the same way anything is for the Switch 1 and Switch 2, but not forwards compat. I've been saving this one. This is gonna fix everything. Fishing rod. Oh, a million. A million out of 10. Are you kidding me? The realism. The clicks and the clunks. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh, and it comes with this really neat little slider if you have Switch 1 or Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Oh! I don't know why I made that noise. This sound, though, that's everything to me. That is a wonderful element of realism. The Joy-Cons fit securely, no concern. The worst thing about it is the clicking noise. It sounds cool at first, but gets old very quickly. I'm sorry. Did you not buy this for the added realism of going fishing? That's the noise that happens when you fish. That's the fish noise. That's what makes it cool. I feel bad for this product that it only has 2 reviews and one is a low review because of the thing that makes it cool. I had the fishing rod, but I needed to buy a fishing game. And I realized that Fishing Star World Tour had a physical and it came with its own fishing rod. So I decided, why not buy it physically? This is technically something else from Amazon. I'm sorry, but that click is awesome. This sounds awful. And I'm also now realizing this was made for Switch 1, so I actually can't use this. Wait, found existing, wait, I've played this before? I just bought this game twice. I've played this before. I don't know what kind of deja vu I'm having, but I've definitely played this before, and I feel like it was for a video. And if I've been on YouTube so long that I'm starting to redo things I've already done and forgotten about, I don't know if that's cool or worrying. Come here, fishy! Okay, you know what? That was sick. It works really well, look. It's actually really sick. This is a 5 out of 5 star product. It's the perfect kind of weird Nintendo. Put your controllers into a motion controlled accessory. It has the sound, it has the form factor, it actually works. It's great. That's everything I got from Amazon. What do you guys think? What was your favorite thing from the video? Is there anything you're kind of interested in picking up? I'll leave links down below to everything that I grabbed. Just don't buy this because it doesn't work, and don't buy the knives because they're stupid, and don't buy the controller because it's ugly. Everything else I think was pretty good. If you liked the video, like it, leave a comment, and subscribe. If you want more like this, you're gonna have to help me find more weird things because this was the weirdest stuff I could find. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.